What's up, good people? Hey, it's week 3. The Bears is 1-2. Phil, how are you feeling about that right now?
We'll talk about it in the show, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's start moving the chains coming up next, y'all.
You not panicking? You hey,
Moving the chains coming up next, people.
play the intro.
Let's get it.
What's going on, Bears fans? This is another episode of Moving the Chains. I am your host, Mr. Mike Wiley, and joining me is Superfan,
Still
Mr. Philip
is.
Hines. What's going on, man?
What's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I don't know how the Bears fans is doing. I don't know, man. How some of y'all holding up? Because
We all right.
is it time? Is it time to push the panic button yet, man?
Not yet. Not yet.
Is it time to push the panic button? All right, all right.
Not yet. Not yet.
Other than
Not
that,
yet.
okay, cool. Other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. Listen, if you're joining us for the first time, I appreciate y'all hanging out with your boys. And if this is your second time, third time coming back, we say, hey, appreciate you again for tuning in and hanging out with us, man. This is Moving the Chains, where we talk Bears football. And and that's pretty much it. That's the only thing we talking on this podcast is Bears football. And we talk the good, we talk the bad, and we talk the ugly and everything in between.
Yes,
My
sir.
goodness. And so week 3 is in the books, and we are talking about it, man. It was some good things. I think maybe some good things, some positive things. Let's say that there are some positive things from this week. There were still some bad things, and it's some things that just haven't changed. If we gonna keep it real, man, there's some things that haven't changed. But y'all know how we do, man. We do the number things first for you stats and figureheads out there. So let's go ahead and hit these numbers up for week 3. So here's some numbers for you guys. 26 is the number of interceptions by the Bears defense since the start of 2023 season, which ironically enough is the most in the NFL. You got Tremaine Edmonds and cornerback Jalen Johnson. They picked off passes Sunday, which increases the unit total to 4 in 3 games. And last year, the Bears tied the 49ers for top in the league with 22. So again, just like we talked about last week, defense is elite, man. They doing their things, and they're keeping us in these games, bro.
Yes, they are.
The defense is keeping us in these games. We have 4 interceptions by Johnson over the last 8 regular season games, which go all the way back to last season, where he was tied with the most in NFL with Bears teammates Tyreek Stevenson at the time. We 5 interceptions by Edmonds since the start of the 2023 seasons, which is tied for the most in the NFL among linebackers with 49ers Fred Warner. Edmond has had 10 picks since 2017, and he's actually tied right now with Roquan Smith, which I believe has had 11. Here's a number for you guys, which everybody was texting me and was really excited about. 363. You know what that number is, Phil?
That's the kid passing number.
That was how many yards Caleb Williams actually passed last this past game, which is the most by a Bears quarterback since October 9th, 2016. Mm-hmm. Brian Hoyer actually has a record for 392 yards, and that was the last time the Bears actually played in Indianapolis before Sunday. And then you had Williams, 363 was the most by a Bears rookie since at least since Justin Fields, I think, who had I believe it was 352 in one of his games. Cole Kmet had 10 receptions, which is his career high. You had 17 field goals of at least 50 yards by Cairo. I know he missed one, but Cairo has been really, that dude has been he's been pretty solid.
He's been dependable. He's been dependable last couple seasons.
He's very dependable. Yeah. And actually he's tied with Kevin Butler. After he missed that 56-yard attempt Sunday.
The great Kevin Butler.
Yes, as we used to call him, Boothead. So he's tied up with Kevin Butler, and we had three players who actually amassed at least 70 yards receiving. That was Odunze, who had 112. Kmet had 97. And Moore had 78. And it's the first time that the Bears had three receivers with at least 70 yards since September of 2018, bro.
Yep. Which
is crazy. So those are some numbers that I thought was kind of interesting. Listen, as I said, I think when you look at the game, there was some good things that came out of it. It was definitely some not so great things. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, all in all, I don't know, man. We're in this. It seems like we're right back in this spot that we always seem to be in. I don't know. I mean, but then that's me. That's kind of the I don't know, man.
No, Mike, you got the right to be in that. You got the right to be in to think like that because somewhat we are. Our offensive line is still horrible. The play calling, whoever's calling those plays is horrible. And like I said, the kid, I'm not giving up on him, and it's their season's still early. All I ask Caleb to do is a little bit. Start thinking about using your legs a little bit. You see your line can't hold. So you're gonna have to do a little just see. That's what Justin Fields had start doing. Once he realized his line wasn't gonna hold like that, use your lines because Caleb he's not as mobile as Fields. He's mobile though.
I gotta ask this question because somebody asked me, and I was a Justin Fields fan. I'm not going to sit and try to sugarcoat it. I like the kid, and I really had high hopes for him with the franchise, but it didn't work out. Somebody was I had a buddy of mine. I was talking to him. We were talking about the game and everything. And he was like, "Mike, I'm gonna be honest with you, man." He was like, "I don't see that much of a difference." And I was like, yeah, because it's still the same old organization. It's the same old organization. Here's what I don't like. You got this line that can't seem to protect this guy. And he was I think, and I don't have the numbers in front of me, but they talk about how many times he was pressured in terms of, how many times he was getting rushed. And this dude is probably getting pressured for more than 50% of his throws. And he's running, running for his life.
And he still is able to throw 360 some yards.
Yeah, but let's put context to that. He threw for 300 and some yards, but he threw 53 passes, bro. That's a lot of passes for a quarterback to be throwing.
But see, that goes back to the play calling.
Yeah, and if every
run game, Mike, can I say something real quick? Not trying to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Thank you for putting Roschon Johnson back in rotation.
Yeah,
I don't know
absolutely.
why He played good as a rookie last year. I don't know why he wasn't in rotation the first couple of games, but thank you. He can help Swift and Roman in the game because Herbert. I don't think Herbert is completely healed from that what he had. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad that y'all did that, but the play calling sucks, Mike. We have to be
play calling was absolute trash, bro. I mean that's something that we can't get around. No. The O-line is there's a picture that's circling right now on the internet and
at the goal line.
And there was that picture at the goal line where they made that atrocious call to run that play. And as soon as the play started, you have 4 of our linemen just on the ground, bro. On the ground. And it's like, and I thought it was Photoshop because my son was like, Dad, did you see this picture? I said, boy, I'll tell you, they really know how to Photoshop and make people look stupid. He was like, no, this is a legit picture. This is from NFL.com. I was like, oh, wow. All them guys is on the ground, bro.
Like I said, Mike, I said it last week, man. Until our line can hold, I really can't say anything else about our offense other than the play calling. But if we don't have a line, it don't matter what play get called.
Yeah. It wasn't very good. So there was some takeaways from the game, and we're gonna try to run through them. I was online and I was looking at some stuff, and I kind of rounded up some takeaways that people had, and I wanted to bring them here and kind of see what get your opinion of them. This one is one that even we talked about. I think a lot of why people are so frustrated with this week is because this, for all intents and purposes, was a winnable game.
Yes.
It was a winnable game because if you really look at it, it wasn't like Indianapolis was playing fantastic.
They wasn't.
They weren't playing that good. And we, as we always seem to do, we struggle to move the ball. And because of a lack of run game, we didn't really have a balanced attack. And the Colts, when you look at the Colts, they quarterback, they were making some. They didn't make any great. They were making really, really good decisions, and it seemed like every time one of the teams was given a chance to do something happened where they messed up that opportunity. So, as a whole, this game. As a matter of fact, when you go back and look at the previous episode, what did we say? When we looked over the last 3 games, the next 3 weeks, we said, "All right, Colts definitely winnable." We said, now the Rams, I don't know.
It's going to be tricky, and we got Carolina.
That's the one that's going to be tricky, and Carolina is another winnable game. There's no way in the world.
And the next 2 games at home, we got the Rams and Carolina at home.
We got Carolina and the Rams at home. It's no way in the world that we should have walked away from this game with the W. Here's what else is crazy about this game. Do you know that we won time of possession?
Yeah.
We had more total yards.
Yep.
We had fewer penalties. But we lost the turnover battle. We had more turnovers, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the coaching decisions was just terrible. We're going to talk about that play at the goal line in a minute. But I mean, when you look at this game, it was really winnable. I mean, I don't think either of us was sitting there thinking, going into this game thinking like, oh, the Bears ain't gonna pull this off. They're not gonna pull this off. Matter of fact, what did I say the score was gonna be? I said it was gonna be Bears. I think 23-17. I think that's what I said, which was kind of close. It was actually reversed, but I mean, I had the Bears winning. We knew it was going to be a low scoring game though, because we said it was going to be low scoring. But yeah, man, they definitely could have pulled that one.
That was a win. That was a game we were supposed to win. Simple as that.
That was a game we were supposed to win. Here's another takeaway. On the positive note, Caleb looks like he is progressing in the right way.
He's getting rhythm now. He's catching his, especially with his fellow rookie, Adunze.
Yeah,
he's getting some good rhythm with him.
Yeah, and I think this is and I think most people agree that this game was probably the most comfortable that I've seen him. You know, I'm not going to say he looked great, but he looked better. When we look at his passing, he completed 33 of 52 for 363 yards. He threw for 2 touchdowns, but he also had 2 interceptions. He also fumbled on the strip sack. And, you know, and it looks like he was more. I'll be fair and say he looked a little more decisive with his throws. His accuracy looked a little bit better than the first 2 weeks, you know. Although there was still some plays, bro, that I'm thinking, why are you holding the ball so long? You know, where the line gave him time, because we talk about how the line ain't giving him time. But then there were instances where he had some time,
But
and he
that's
still
when.
didn't make the plays.
But see, Mike, he's holding the ball because he's waiting for one of the receivers to break open. But that secondary probably hit those receivers on lockdown. That's when you should take it in your own mind. Okay, my receivers are covered. Let me try to run and get a couple of yards.
Bro,
because as long as you stay back there, Mike, you're gonna don't remember. I offensive line held him up, but remember that's our offensive line. So eventually, one of those big boys gonna break through. So you're gonna. That's all I say. All I want him to do is just when those times when you don't see nothing, try to run the ball, try to get some yards, tuck that ball and run.
I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. He be looking like he's scared to run sometimes.
Oh, you know, people try to prove that they can be a pocket quarterback and all that mess. And a lot of people don't realize that old pocket quarterback mess is. That's why you got guys like a Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson, somebody like that, because they're adapting to the new way of playing quarterback. I get it. Everybody wants that pocket quarterback. But these mobile quarterbacks, when they don't see it, and eventually he'll get it, because somebody gonna put in his head. When you don't see, when your man is covered, or that play don't work anymore, you got 1 or 2 things, because them big boys coming on another end. Once you don't see it, it's time to go to another option or run that ball. Get a couple positive yards out of it. Because you already know you got a line that's going to hold for so long. Mike.
It just I don't know, man. I'm looking at him, and it's like there's a couple of plays, bro, where he looked like a deer in headlights. Like it looked like he wanted to run, but then he was just like, it was like he was. I don't know. It's like he was scared to. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's he's definitely looking better. You know what I'm saying? He's looking better.
You see,
I got a problem.
Johnson? That's Johnson right there.
That was Johnson. That was Johnson who was running. Or was that Swift? It looked like Swift.
No, that was that was 23 that ran last ball. Johnson. That's DJ Moore.
Yeah. I mean, it was some good, like that right there. It's like, bro, you got to get rid of that ball. That was a good pass though. But see, he couldn't. I don't know. It was like there were some plays when I'm watching. Like there's a lot of plays, bro, where he's overthrowing or underthrowing. Like I don't know if he think his guys are faster than they are, or if I don't know what it is, but it's like it's something that when they I don't know. It's like there are some times when he seems just like weirdly inaccurate, and then there are some times when he seems really, really good. But all in all, the kid looked better and looked like he's progressing in the right way.
It's encouraging, but you know, as a Bears fan, Mike, it's encouraging. It's encouraging.
Yeah,
it's encouraging.
And speaking of, you know, Adunze, because we mentioned him earlier. I know everybody's talking about how great Williams played and everything, which is cool, but can we give Cole Kmet and Odunze some credit for that game?
Yeah.
I mean, they've been absent like the last 2 games, but man, they snapped with the in this game. Odunze caught 6 passes and he had 112 yards and a touchdown. Kmet caught 10 passes for 97 yards and a touchdown. Now, last game, he didn't even throw to Kmet hardly.
No.
He barely even threw to him. But in this game, Odunze and Kmet both went for almost, Odunze had over 100 yards. Kmet went for 97 yards. Both of them had a touchdown. Both of them had 11 targets each, and I was happy to see Odunze kind of really, really make it. I think he kind of showed what he could do in this game, and I hope that they continue to use him.
Yeah.
Like they used him this game. Kmet, he's always been a staple. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like he wasn't utilized up until this week. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like they always had him like coming in like on 3rd down or something. It was weird. But
no,
like, just what?
But I think Mike that I think that Odunze is gonna slowly become the kid main target. Yeah. Because what I saw Sunday, they kind of connected. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong, DJ Moore and that other guy that we traded from the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
If we had him, he helps out because he's a good 3rd down receiver.
Yeah.
So like
DJ
I said,
Moore now he had what?
Courage.
DJ Moore had 8 catches. Like he had 8 catches for 78 yards. Yeah, and he was targeted 10 times. So he,
DJ, DJ gonna do he 1,000 yard receiver every year. DJ gonna do what he do. So like I said, we lost, but I can honestly say I'm still encouraged. I'm not. I don't think that we should throw the season away. Yeah, our line and some of that play calling, but I think we as Bears fans, we should be encouraged. We know that we have a legit defense. Mimi, we both can agree on that we have a legit defense.
Absolutely, I think the defense is phenomenal. The defense is playing phenomenal.
You know what, Mike? One thing I can say, you loving our defense because you always say our defense is elite.
Our defense is phenomenal, son. Look,
now we got legit defense though, Mike. I'm agreeing with you on that.
I love my defense, man. Look, Phil, you got to understand. We all were 85 Bears fans, and I think Chicago as a team has always had this defensive culture, right? We were known as the monsters of the Midway. It was just like we were known for just shutting teams down. That was our thing.
We have always been known to have a good defense.
Yes.
That's one thing you can say about the Bears. The Bears got a good defense. No matter what type of quarterback, no matter how offense was.
No matter. It don't matter, bro. It's like our defense has always been there. So. When Lovey had Urlacher in them and Peanut in them was punching balls out of people's hands, paws. I mean, those are good times, man. And to see them now go after the ball like they go after, to see them now hit like they hitting, to see them now wrapping up people on tackles and not missing assignments. It's an exciting time for the defense.
Like now, look at them.
Right. Look, this is what I'm saying. Our defense is phenomenal. One of the best ranked defenses in the league right now. We ain't giving up a lot of points, Phil. Look at the points we gave up over the last 3 games. We just ain't giving up points like that.
No, we're not.
We're just not. We're not giving up points like that, man. So so when you hear me talk about the defense, just know that I'm be like, the defense is phenomenal, because I'm every chance I get, I'm gonna brag on how good the defense is, man. But you know who's not been phenomenal? Mr. Swift. Is it time that we sit Swift down and try somebody else?
I don't know, because we didn't give him we gave him some money. You know what I'm saying? So we gave him some money for a reason. So, but what I'm saying is, I'm glad that you saw that Johnson, which I was wondering, like, why y'all not? He played okay in his rookie season. Why y'all not playing him? And every time they put him in the game, remember we thought he was like dead when he was laying like that. But I was wondering why y'all not playing this guy. And every time he came in, he gave us good productive running that game. So maybe if we instill him more instead of Herbert, that might help Swift, because Swift. But once again, Mike, let's be real. You need our line have to block first for us to get a running game.
I get it.
And if we get a running game, Mike, that will open up the floodgates for the kid. With the receiving core we got. But we first
I understand that. But it's dude, okay. I know, and let's be honest, you know, he's had the benefit though of playing behind some really, really good offensive lines. Like when he was with the Lions, right? And the Eagles, you understand what I'm saying? He has some good lines. But this dude now, and I don't want to say it's all the offensive line. He's had 68 rushing yards in total.
Yeah, he can't go. He can't get going.
He's 68 rushing yards on 37 attempts.
Mm-hmm.
37 attempts. Let me say that for the people up in the cheap seats. He's got 68 yards on 37 attempts.
Yeah.
Do you know how many? You know what that is? That don't even come out to 2 yards a carry.
Yep. Thank God it's early in the season, though, Mike. Like I said, I'm still encouraged about this season. I mean, we lost this game that we should have won. I'm upset about that, but I can honestly say that I'm still encouraged. I
say sit Swift down and let Herbert and Johnson do their thing.
No, they gonna sit Swift down this early in the game.
They need to. Look,
they gonna give him a chance because it's early in the season.
No, bro. I'm telling. Listen, if you do that, your run game is never going to get established.
No, but I tell you one thing: if things don't start turning around real quick for us, dude gonna lose his job. I'm telling you, Mike. Eberflus not gonna make the whole season, young man.
Eberflus ain't the only one. But look, Johnson rushed for 30 yards on 8 carries.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you.
And here's my thing about Swift. Swift go down like it's like as soon as he get touched, he falling.
Mm-hmm.
But Johnson was bouncing off dudes. And
he a power runner. He was like that at Texas. He a power runner.
Yeah, and look, I mean, he was making dudes miss. Swift get touched, man. He is like he.
So now that I'm down, well, you know what, Mike? You're right. Let's go back to this. Now that I'm thinking about it, I really can't blame the line for him.
You can't blame the line for all. No,
because
sir.
Johnson is running. Johnson in short time. Johnson's running this behind that same line, and he's getting product.
I see. You just stuff. See, this is why I talk to you, Phil, because you was a smart ninja.
No, I was just
man. I was just about to say we got to be honest because Johnson is running behind the same line.
He's running behind the same line, and I'm telling you, man, Johnson had a great year his rookie year, man. That's why I was wondering why he was not in rotation. And then when I saw him in rotation, I'm like, every time they put him in, he's getting positive yardage. He's running that ball. He's taking the contact.
Yes, sir. He's taking that contact. He bouncing them off, Phil. He bouncing them off.
So yeah, maybe you know what? You know what, Mike? I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Law. I'm gonna turn with you this time. If dude can't get it together, it will be time to sit him down. And that's money y'all just wasted.
You got to sit him down, Phil.
Because he next 2 games, man.
Maybe it's early in the season, but I don't see him. Listen.
Yeah. But wait a minute. We're going to the 4th game.
I'm just saying. Now,
We're going to the fourth game now.
Yeah, this fourth game, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth game. So let's get to the real problems. Besides the O-line, besides them not being able to protect our rookie quarterback. I'm saying this now. Shane Waldron needs to be put on notice, fam.
Mm-hmm.
He got to be put on notice. He got to. It's what is he doing? What is he doing? He's horrible. All those good feelings that everybody had, yeah, Shane Waldron. Ooh, he gonna be the offensive coordinator. That stuff is gone. That stuff. Here we are, 3 weeks into the season, and he has yet to put a decent game plan together. Up to the, it's like, what? Were there some good things? Yes, but the bad stuff easily outweighed that. Easily. You look at, since we talked about Swift, you look at how he uses Swift, right? Now, I don't know what it is about him and Swift, but it's like every time he run the ball with Smith, what does he make him do? Straight up the middle. Straight up it's always the same thing, except when they're at the 1 yard line, and then you call a stupid play that dropped them back 6 yards to pitch to Swift, who then trips. And look,
this was a winnable game, Mike. This was, I mean, seriously, if you look at, I'm just looking now, man. That was a winnable game.
Against the Colts have, as of right now, has allowed the most rushing yards per game.
Yep.
And yet and still, we couldn't get a run game established against the Colts.
I think we went to. I think if we went to Rashawn a little bit more, I think we probably would have got something going. So I think
maybe
what you were saying is sitting Swift down. I think even though I know they wouldn't did it, but say they would have did it. I think he would have opened up the running game for us because he's a hard runner. He's a hard runner.
Maybe I'm being too hard. Maybe I'm being too critical. It's the third game. Maybe I shouldn't hit the. Let me reset the panic button.
Oh no, you ain't got to hit the panic button. No.
I reset it. I reset the panic button, Phil. Although it's right here. It's right here. All I got to do is just press on. Look. It's here. The panic button is here, but I'm not gonna push it just yet because it's the third game. I know it's a small sample, so it's like, all right, Mike, I said I'll get them up until about week 5. Let's see what we get. So it's just the third game. I ain't tripping so much, but now we, if we're gonna talk about Waldron, we got to talk about Eberflus because both of them were terrible Sunday.
Yeah.
They were both terrible for different reasons. When you look at Eberflus, this is 3rd year as a head coach, and he is still Phil struggling with just he's struggling with just managing the game.
Yeah,
managing timeouts. I don't know what it's like. I don't know, man. He kind of maybe he's like. I know he's a defensive coordinator. Maybe they'll be better off. Maybe they should just dump him down to defensive coordinator and bring another coach in. Because maybe that's where he'll feel comfortable. I mean, I just when you look at that play when they went for the 2-point conversion, right? First touchdown of the game, they go for a 2-point conversion. The Bears are down by 5. And what ends up happening, he calls a timeout. Now, a lot of people be like, well, okay, he called a timeout. That wasn't such a bad thing. But the smart thing would have been to just take the delay of game. Take the delay of game because your defense was gassed
Yep.
by the end of the game, and that timeout could have helped them. But no, you called a timeout. You called when you could have used that timeout to stop the clock. Nope, too bad. You used it to try to figure out what you was going to do at the goal line. Then, although you didn't think they should have did it, a lot of people, and I agree, said that they should have went for that onside kick. And you said later, man, Mike, they should have went for that onside.
Yeah, after I saw they should have went for that onside. But Mike, if Santos had made that field goal, had we just went for that extra point instead of trying to go for two, it's like we shot ourselves in the foot, man. That's why, and that's the frustrating part about it all.
Yeah.
We shot ourselves in the foot because that was a game we were supposed to win.
We were supposed to win that game, man.
And then you kick off, then like you said, that onside kick, it's like, yeah, man. As much as people want to say the Colts won that game, no, we gave that win away.
We definitely gave that game to them, man. And it's I understand everybody's frustration because the O-line isn't an issue that just came up out of nowhere. This is something that's been going on for ever since last year.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since last year. So if you really want to be honest, for the last season and probably two, if you think about it, this has been an issue.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody praised Ryan. Everybody praised Pools for the moves that he made. And did he make some good moves? I think he did. But you drafted a punter instead of getting somebody for the O-line, and you knew the O-line had problems. But instead of you fixing the O-line, you got arrogant. And you said, well, you know what? It doesn't matter because our quarterback we got a talent, and that's a transcendent talent, and he'll be able to overcome our O-line deficiency.
No. But that should be the number one thing this offseason. Via draft, free agency, everything. Everything should be focused on beefing up our O-line because that picture, Mike, yeah, it's funny, man.
That picture, it's funny, but it's bad, bro.
It's sad to me, man. Oh, man. All our O-linemen was on the ground.
All of us on the ground, like, wait a minute.
Oh, man. But I'm still encouraged, though. The season just started, man. I think Caleb, I know people want to talk about the whole Justin Fields. I'm glad for Justin Fields. I'm happy what he's doing over there.
Shout out to Justin Fields. 3-0,
I still say that overall, Caleb is overall playing the quarterback position. Yeah, Pittsburgh 3-0. But overall, between Caleb and Justin, Caleb is still the better overall quarterback. That's just my opinion. Justin Fields is just in a better system right now that's going to help him succeed. And you know, a lot of Bears fans mad at now. You know the little boy for Pastor Squad. What's his name?
My man from the Commanders is killing.
Yeah, from LSU. You know, and a lot of people, the only knock on him, but he is nice though. The only knock on him was people say he was too small.
Yeah,
everybody we should have took him instead of relax, Chicago. Caleb Williams he's gonna be all right. Caleb Williams he's gonna be all right, but there's some things that we have to do to make sure he's all right. And the first thing we have to do is we have to get that line together. We have to.
My question is he gonna be all right with us?
That's the whole problem. That's the point. Now, see, that's what it comes down to.
That's the question.
Get it together because he full of himself.
Yeah.
And you don't want him to be coming next season talking about, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I said we have to fix what's wrong because we got somebody, this little boy he think highly of himself. And you want him to come in the middle of next season talking about I want to be traded.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, this boy full of himself. He full of himself. He is, but
I'm just saying, man.
If you got the talent, you got the right to be that way. But that's why I said, trust me.
No doubt.
He don't seem like he one of the quarterbacks being quiet behind the scenes. He seems like he's somebody that's speaking up and speaking out about things that ain't right.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to Malik Willis. I know he's a Packer, but he's a young brother, man, and he put on a good show against with the last game that they played. I think they played who did the Packers play last? They played I can't remember who they played. That's crazy.
Mike.
But because Jordan Love is out. I'm just saying, Phil.
I don't give a flag. About to have me. I don't care about no Packer.
Hey, he looked good, man. And the reason why you should care is because if we have to play them and we still playing like we playing now, he may be a problem.
Don't care about bump him. What's his name?
It don't matter. You'll know his name soon enough.
Bump him. Bump the Green Bay Packers. Bump the city of Green Bay. Bump the state of Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Bears fan. We do not mess with the Green Bay Packers in no shape or form. I understand he's a brother. I understand he's playing football and playing good, but bump him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He wear that green energy and that yellow mess. Bump him.
Keep that energy.
Bump him and the train rolled out on you. He shout out to, he's really, I know. He's a Green Bay Packer.
You can hate all you want.
You can hate
all you want. You can hate all you want. Because he's looking better than Caleb right now.
I don't care.
He's looking better than here comes Jesus getting ready to play for the Bears. Jesus is coming to play for the Bears. Him and his painted fingernails and his guys. We need to keep the locker room clean.
We got all this blue orange going. Clean. The moving chains is blue and orange. The Bears colors.
Yeah.
Shout out to the brother.
And you know why the Bears lose? I'm gonna tell you why the Bears lose because they don't recognize.
Man,
they don't plan.
Man,
they don't plan. You know why I know they don't plan? Because look at our offensive line that's trash.
We're horrible. We are horrible.
Our offensive line is trash. Our front office is trash.
As a man, Mike, let's be real, Mike. Let's come on, man.
Let me tell you something.
As a man, you know that folks clowning you.
And look, somebody's gonna put that picture up, and they're gonna say, "Hey, is this you on the ground on this play?"
I'm saying, how are you actually able to go through life as a man, and that's a picture of you on the ground,
laying there like you posing,
and it's not like you some skinny dude. You a big. These dudes be weighing 300-some pounds, Mike.
And you on the ground, and the whole and Indianapolis whole line was coming after Swift, and y'all was on the ground waiting for the play to be over. Didn't even bother to get up.
But Mike, you want to know what's sad about it? Majority of them linebackers be like, what, 265, 250? Yeah. How's you letting somebody I get it. Strength, I understand, man. But you 300, almost 400 pounds, man. How's you letting somebody 265 pounds get you on the ground? Man, that picture is so. Trust me, dude. I don't see how you can sit back and honor that. That should be motivation for you to say that'll never happen to me again.
Man, listen. All I'm saying is that it ain't a good look, fam.
Do you watch 30 for 30?
Yeah, I've watched them.
I'm a big Miami Hurricane fan from back in the days of Mike Irvin and all that. So I like Miami football. So they got
Miami football.
They got
bump
two
the
documentaries.
Dolphins, bump the Hurricanes,
Hurricanes,
bump whatever came, bump Miami Vice. I know nobody cared nothing about Miami.
But the dude, they was talking to what's old boy?
These colors down here, Phil. These colors is orange and blue. These is Bears colors.
I know.
We don't care nothing about
I'm not talking about Miami, but what the guy was saying. What's that guy name?
I don't know.
He was safety for Baltimore. Safety for Baltimore Ravens. He went to Miami. I can't. Ed Reed said that. Ed Reed said that one day. He said one day they was playing a game. He said I was sitting on the sideline, and he said he said they was playing Florida or somebody, and he said that Florida was beating them so bad. He said it was at that point. He said this has to end. So after that, when all of them came together and realized that they didn't want to get beat like that no more, do you know that following year, that 2000 and what? No, the 2001 team got cheated out of it. But that 2002 Miami Hurricane team is considered one of the greatest college teams ever. They said that team could have played in the NFL and won games because they was motivated from getting beat from that one game that they all said they came realization like, no, we can't keep on getting done like that. And that's what I'm saying about our O-line, man.
What's going to motivate our O-line? Because
they got to look each other in the face. They got to look each other in the face, Mike. I mean, I said it last year. I said it last week. It comes down to them. Nothing is going to, not one play, nothing is going to do nothing for them. It comes down to them looking on the inside of themselves and saying, do I really want to continue being done like this? That picture that's floating around in there right now should be, enough for you to look in the mirror, my dude.
Let me see if I can find that picture. Because that dude,
I'm just being real with you, man. As a man, eventually, man, it's just like a person could going to continue to get bullied until they fight. Eventually, you can bully somebody for so long, but they're gonna come out the bag eventually. Enough is enough. That picture should be y'all. Enough is enough right there. Well, y'all got to look each other in the mirror, hold each other accountable. If y'all got to get up in that locker room and shoot and throw some fades with each other to get everybody on the same accord, do whatever. But that should never happen. Y'all too doggone big to be getting pushed around like that, man.
Oh, here we go.
You got the picture?
Yeah, I got it.
Put that mess up, man. Dude. Listen, man. It's embarrassing.
Yo, here you go right here.
Look at that. Look at that, man. Look at that.
Wait a minute.
Look at
my man right here. Number 58 is lounging. He's lounging, man.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
The whole line collapsed, bro. Look at how many people is after Swift. Look at that. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 blue jerseys after Smith. All our men on the ground. All I got is on the ground.
And these are, but look at them. Those are big boys, man.
Them some big dudes.
Getting bullied like that, getting pushed around like that. Come on, man. That ain't right. That ain't right at all. Anybody agree with that is wrong.
Oh, Lord. Oh, well.
That's why I said, man, it's going to come down to them looking in the mirror, getting each other faces, man. And if it take y'all have to shoot a couple of fades, man, till everybody get on the same accord. You got to do what you got to do, man. But I know that
I agree.
this can't continue to happen to y'all.
Yeah.
Period.
It's week 3, man.
We good though. We good.
Week 3. Yeah.
Next game,
All
man.
right.
Come on. Next game.
Next game, we got the Rams and Matt Stafford and company.
Yep.
I don't know. I any given Sunday, I always say that,
Yeah.
but
But that was the. But see, did we say that was the game that I told you? I said this is the game that I didn't trust. I had us winning last week. I said there's a good chance, Mike, that we can leave these past next 3 games 2-1 because the next 2 games are at home. I had us beating the Colts. I had we might lose to this Sunday, and I said we can come around and beat the Panthers. But now, any given Sunday, and with this play calling and our O-line, it's like you really don't want to even give a score now.
don't even know, bro. You don't even know what it's gonna be like, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. But I am still hopeful. I am still going to take the Bears for this game.
Close game.
I'm speaking right now. 2 interceptions and a fumble recovery by our elite defense.
You love that defense, man.
I think the defense is gonna keep us in this
Mike
one, man. It's gonna win the game. Love
that defense, Mike.
I love
that
defense, man.
I swear to God, you love that. You even smile when you bring up the defense.
I love our
elite
defense. Elite defense, yes, sir.
I got us. Man.
I think we're gonna get another two interceptions, and we're gonna get a fumble recovery as well. We're gonna take it. I think we're gonna win. We're gonna win by a field goal. It's gonna be close, but I think we're gonna pull this one off. I think. I hope. You don't think so?
What? No, I agree with you. No. I agree with you.
Oh, okay, because you was like, you was looking like, I don't know about that one, Mike. All right, I just want to make sure.
But I give us a touchdown.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think that the kid in the dunes is gonna connect a little bit more. I think that they're gonna use Rashawn Johnson a little bit more in the backfield. I think that
I think Johnson's gonna go 400. Johnson can go 400 this next game.
I think that if Swift can't get going, I think that they're gonna realize that they need to put Johnson to open up that running game because that running game open up heaven for Caleb. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think
if we can't get the running game going, then he's gonna have another game of him throwing some passes, and you can't can't be playing. You can't play every game throwing 50-some passes, bro.
I think they saw something in Johnson. I think they're gonna utilize him more in the backfield, and I think that, like I said, if Swift can't get going like the way they think he should get going, I think that they're gonna give more reps to Johnson. I think that Komet is gonna have a better game. I think that DJ Moore is kind of getting settled into what he is. So I think he's going. I think our receiver gonna have a good game. I wish that dude from the Chargers that we traded for, I wish that he could play, but I see our offense being a whole lot better. But like I said to the O-line, man, it's time for y'all to be men. It's time, nothing else. It's time for y'all to be men.
I swear, if they have another picture of them posing on the ground, it's gonna be a problem. Because they do that picture is hilarious. But it's, I definitely wouldn't want that circulating around with me on there. I'm just saying. All right, man. Well, look, that's going to be it for us. We appreciate those that hung out with us and watched live. And for those who are going to go back and watch this at a later time, we thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. Week 3 is in the books.
Bear down.
We got week 4 coming up on this Sunday. Bears and Rams. We got the Bears, but I got the Bears by 3. Phil got them by a whole touchdown. I'm claiming 2 interceptions and a fumble recovery. And Johnson is going to rush for 100 yards in this game. The Bears is going to come away victorious, and we'll be 2-2, and it'll look a whole lot better than 1-2. At least I'm hoping. So that's it for us, man. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And listen, keep them chains moving until we talk again, man. Next Wednesday, y'all know what it is right here. Mr. Classic, aka Philip Hines, and myself, Mr. Mike Wiley, the host with the most. We will see y'all on next week, fam. Peace.
Bet down, bet down. What's purpose?
I know. All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace out, y'all.